Are you constantly tired? Do you feel agitated often? Do you feel less productive with your time? Is your life in a constant hurry? Do you find strain in your relationships? Are you inconsistent in your achievements? Do you get angry about little things? Do you feel stressed mostly? Do you feel out of control? If the answer is yes, you need to watch out your habits seriously. Why you need to consider your habits? Let me explain. Do you feel stressed, delay your tasks, miss deadlines, and feel unproductive? You have no clue of why it happens. It is the habit of procrastination that is causing you to put off the tasks, and so it results in piling up all your tasks, resulting in demotivated feelings of unproductivity. Do you have health issues like obesity, heart issues, and diabetes? You say, why me? The answer is the poor diet. Are you gaining weight? Do you feel your energy levels are decreased and you are too busy working and are so tired all the time, even so tired to enjoy life? You wonder what could be the cause. You say, I must have something wrong in my body. The answer is lack of exercise. Your bad habit of not doing exercise is reducing your energy levels, and by this, you are adjusting your body to your lazy habits. Do your eyes strain, your sleep disrupts, and you have no time for productive activities. Then you wonder who stole all your time. The answer is excessive screen time. Excessive screen time does not make your time available for good activities. Are you constantly occupied with stress, anxiety, and hopelessness? You have tried to manage these emotions but failed because you don't know the culprit. The culprit is the habit of negative thinking. If you cannot eliminate these habits, you can replace these bad habits with good habits and transform your life. Feel and experience the joy, liberation, love, energy, and productivity these good habits bring into your life, and then start living your life to the fullest. Today we're going to dive deep into 5 habits that can completely transform your life in just 1 week. Yes, you heard that right, 1 week. I know it sounds almost too good to be true, but I need you to give it a try. Integrate these into your daily routine, as these could have a profound impact on your life, whether you're looking to boost your productivity, improve your mental health, or just make a positive change in your everyday life. The first habit is waking up early. Waking up early has long been hailed as a key habit of successful people. From CEOs to athletes, many attribute their productivity and success to the quiet hours of the morning. But what is it about these early hours that make them so special? The early hours of the morning are often free from distractions. This uninterrupted time allows you to focus on high-priority tasks, set goals for the day, and get a head start on your work. Mornings can be a peaceful time for reflection, meditation, or exercise, which can significantly improve your mood and mental clarity for the rest of the day. The Bible provides several examples of individuals who rose early to fulfill their duties, seek God, or accomplish important tasks. Here are a few notable examples. Genesis 19 verse 27 says, "Early the next morning Abraham got up and returned to the place where he had stood before the Lord." Abraham is seen rising early to return to where he had interceded with God for Sodom and Gomorrah. Let's read Exodus 34 verse 4. "So Moses chiseled out 2 stone tablets like the first ones and went up Mount Sinai in the morning as the Lord had commanded him, and he carried the 2 stone tablets in his hands." Notice how Moses rises early to meet with God on Mount Sinai, showing his obedience and readiness to receive God's commandments. This act of rising early highlights his commitment and reverence for God's instructions. In Joshua 6 verse 12 it is written, "Joshua got up early the next morning, and the priests took up the ark of the Lord." Notice how Joshua leads the Israelites in the Battle of Jericho, and rising early is part of his preparation and execution of God's plan. 1 Samuel 15 verse 12 shows another prominent figure of early riser, Samuel. Early in the morning Samuel got up and went to meet Saul. Notice how Samuel wakes up early to confront Saul about his disobedience to God's command. This shows Samuel's sense of duty and urgency in addressing issues related to God's will. Psalm 5 verse 3 describes David's routine. "In the morning, Lord, you hear my voice. In the morning I lay my requests before you and wait expectantly." David expresses his practice of seeking God early in the morning through prayer and supplication. Mark 1 verse 35 tells about Jesus. Very early in the morning, while it was still dark, Jesus got up, left the house, and went off to a solitary place, where he prayed. Jesus often rose early to pray and spend time with the Father, setting an example of the importance of starting the day with spiritual nourishment and connection with God. These examples highlight the significance of rising early in the Bible. They serve as powerful reminders of the spiritual benefits and discipline that come with starting the day early in pursuit of God's will and guidance. Therefore, waking up early can be a game changer in your personal and professional life. By taking advantage of the quiet and peaceful morning hours, you can increase your productivity, improve your mental and physical health, and set a positive tone for the rest of the day. Start implementing these strategies today and watch how waking up early transforms your life, one morning at a time. Enjoy your healthy breakfast, sip your coffee slowly, and plan out your day in this unrushed start. Set a positive tone for the entire day, get more organized, less stressed, and feel a greater sense of control over your time. Waking up early might not be for everyone, but I encourage you to give it a try, even if it's just for a week. Start with just 15 minutes earlier than your usual wake-up time and gradually increase it. You might be surprised at how much of a positive impact it can have on your life. It's not just about having more hours in the day, but about using those hours to create a more mindful, intentional, and fulfilling start to your day. The second habit is daily exercise. Don't come up with excuses as I'm too tired, I don't have time, or I'll start tomorrow. Remember, many successful individuals incorporate regular exercise into their daily routines, recognizing its importance for maintaining high levels of energy, focus, and overall well-being. For instance, Apple CEO Tim Cook starts his day at 5 a.m. with a workout, which helps him stay energized and ready to tackle the day's challenges. The Bible also encourages taking care of our bodies as they are temples of the Holy Spirit. 1 Corinthians 6 verses 19 and 20 state, "Do you not know that your bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit, who is in you, whom you have received from God? You are not your own, you were bought at a price. Therefore honor God with your bodies." This verse emphasizes the importance of maintaining our physical health as a form of honoring God. Additionally, 1 Timothy 4 verse 8 notes, "For physical training is of some value, but godliness has value for all things, holding promise for both the present life and the life to come." While spiritual growth is paramount, the Bible acknowledges the value of physical exercise in maintaining a healthy and balanced life. So, what action will you take today to take care of your body? Just start small, 20 minutes a day, and mix it up between yoga, jogging, walking, and strength training. Keep it interesting so you won't get bored and quit halfway through. The first few days will be tough, your muscles will be sore and you will feel exhausted, but remember, you are doing this to keep yourself fit, both physically and mentally. If you follow this habit, you will feel more energized, less irritable, and more positive. By giving those 20 minutes of exercise, you are not just burning calories or building muscle, but you are giving yourself time to focus on yourself, release stress, and boost your endorphins. Habit number 3 is journaling. Write about your goals, your fears, your dreams, and even your insecurities. Notice the patterns in your thoughts and behaviors. You will realize that some of the things you worry about are completely out of your control, while others are areas where you could take actionable steps. By putting your thoughts on paper, you will be able to process your emotions better. This simple act of reflection will help you gain clarity and feel more in control of your emotions. Another powerful aspect of journaling is tracking your progress. Note down small victories and milestones, no matter how minor they seem. Looking back at these entries will fill you with a sense of accomplishment and motivate you to keep pushing forward. Start today and discover the transformative power of putting pen to paper what you're feeling. You might be surprised at how much clarity and peace it brings into your life. Remember, it's not about what you write, it's about the process of writing itself. While the Bible does not explicitly mention journaling, the practice of recording thoughts, prayers, and reflections is closely aligned with biblical principles. The Bible itself is a collection of inspired writings that document the thoughts, prayers, and experiences of its authors, serving as a testament to the importance of recording spiritual journeys. Psalm 77 verses 11 and 12 states, "I will remember the deeds of the Lord, yes, I will remember your miracles of long ago. I will consider all your works and meditate on all your mighty deeds." This passage emphasizes the importance of remembering and reflecting on God's works, which can be effectively done through journaling. Additionally, Habakkuk 2 verse 2 states, "Then the Lord replied, write down the revelation and make it plain on tablets, so that a herald may run with it." This verse highlights the significance of writing down revelations and insights, ensuring they are remembered and can be shared with others. Journaling can serve as a personal record of God's revelations, providing a written testimony of His faithfulness and wisdom. So start journaling your daily activities or anything that confuses you, and you will marvel at the clarity it brings. The fourth habit is mindful eating. Do you eat on the go, barely paying attention to what or how much you are consuming? Do you eat often rushed and distracted, or eat while scrolling through your phone? Well, then stop. The Bible offers wisdom that can be applied to the practice of mindful eating, emphasizing the importance of gratitude, moderation, and intentionality in our consumption. Here are a few verses that reflect these principles. 1 Corinthians 10 verse 31 states, "So whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do it all for the glory of God." Notice how this verse encourages us to be mindful and intentional in all our actions, including eating and drinking, and to do so in a way that honors God. Proverbs 25 verse 16 states, "If you find honey, eat just enough, too much of it, and you will vomit." This proverb advises moderation in consumption, reminding us not to overindulge but to eat in a balanced and thoughtful manner. Matthew 6 verse 11 states, "Give us today our daily bread." This line from the Lord's Prayer acknowledges our dependence on God for our daily sustenance and encourages us to be mindful of His provision. Psalm 104 verses 14 and 15 state, "He makes grass grow for the cattle and plants for people to cultivate, bringing forth food from the earth, wine that gladdens human hearts, oil to make their faces shine, and bread that sustains their hearts." These verses celebrate God's creation and provision of food, encouraging us to appreciate and enjoy it mindfully. So do you see how important is mindful eating? Mindful eating is all about paying full attention to the experience of eating and drinking. It's about savoring each bite, noticing the flavors, textures, and even the sounds of your food. How can you eat mindfully with your mobile in your hand or TV in front of you? You cannot. Refrain from screen time during your eating so you can be mindful and thankful for every bite. Now, the foods you had eaten hundreds of times before suddenly will have new delightful flavors and textures that you had never really noticed before. Habit number 5 is limiting screen time. Well, we live in a digital world, and it's so easy to get sucked into endless hours of scrolling through social media binge, watching shows, or checking emails, but you need to realize that all this screen time is taking a toll on your mental health, your productivity, and your sleep. So set some boundaries and see what happens. Don't become so accustomed to filling every spare moment with screen time. Reduce your screen time gradually, and notice how much more time becomes available for you to chase your dreams, have fun with your family, and pursue your hobbies. Limiting screen time, especially before bed, will make it much easier to wind down and fall asleep and enjoy a deeper, more restful sleep. No screen time during conversations will make you more attentive to the people around you and more engaged in your daily activities. You will feel more connected to yourself and your surroundings in a way that screens have never allowed. Ephesians 5 verses 15 and 16 state, "Be very careful then how you live, not as unwise but as wise, making the most of every opportunity, because the days are evil." This verse encourages us to be mindful of how we use our time and to make wise choices. By limiting screen time, we can ensure that we are making the most of our opportunities, focusing on what is important, and living a balanced and intentional life. Habits have the power to create significant positive changes in your life, and I truly believe that if you try them out for yourself, these will do wonders for you. So, rising early, exercising, journaling, mindful eating, and limiting screen time are the habits that you can try in a week and transform your life. Therefore, get buckled up for improvement and live your life to the fullest. Thank you for watching.